Next stop, your mom. Hey folks, welcome back to your mom. I'm just joshing around.
You just hear Eggman quietly in the background.
Yeah, he's trying to explain what... We just keep interrupting him. So yeah, next we're gonna go to Diabetes Land.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Do 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 do. As soon as it loads. So, for anyone who is thinking about getting Tekken 8, at least on Xbox, physical disc, might want to check and see what other people are saying about installing it. Because I bought the game new, and as of this recording, it was yesterday. The date is, and I was trying to install it, and I got to the second disc, and it suddenly was just like, nope, we're gonna stop installing. We're gonna get fully updated, but we're not gonna, fully install it. I'm like, okay. So then I basically uninstall the thing and start over. For some reason, the Xbox version has 2 discs. One for installing, kind of like the Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4. One for installing and the other one for playing the game, basically. Well, that decided, I did it again and it didn't work, but like, I looked it up and other people are having this problem and they have yet to fix anything about it as of right now. I think some people have been lucky for it to work, but others haven't. And apparently PS5, while that one is 1 disc, some people have been having some of the same problems as on Xbox, at least when it comes to the physical game. And it makes me wonder if they're just trying to... If they're secretly... I could be wrong about this, but it seems like they're secretly trying to push for digital by doing that. I could be wrong, but some of these companies have done stuff, I was just I was just pressing A the whole time. Oh shoot. So, yeah, if you haven't gotten Tekken 8, which I mean, at this point is just a little over, about almost a year and a half old. But, yeah. So I would say, might wanna think about that before, But anyway. So I know that was a pretty good Sonic subject. So here's a good Sonic related question, Andrew.
Yeah.
You like Jimmy Neutron?
Got a kitty cat in my lap.
Liar.
I went hiking today. Got some delicious Cracker Barrel. And I got Muggs ice cream, which was so good.
And then you got mugged ice cream. Of ice cream. And there's a giant burger here. Honestly, this feels like... oh, spoilers, but like this feels like near the end of the game, or okay, well, one of the later levels, Planet Wisp. That's what I'm trying to think of. This feels like Planet Wisp. Just this version of it. Because now that I'm looking at it and I'm paying attention, it's because it's like building stuff around a giant thing, and I mean in this case it's a Boiger.
What about like fantasy games where usually the ones with the more RPG persuasion, but not always, where like you get so many ridiculous gadgets, abilities, and items. Towards the end, the game just looks absolutely bizarre to someone who had not watched earlier in the game. And it's just like, what is going on? You know, games like I feel like some of this stuff is like that. Yeah. But also like Fallout, Oblivion, Skyrim, you know.
Yeah.
Any of those style, because like you get done, it's like, what are you even doing? You know, you're just mowing people down, you've got this weird armor on.
Yeah.
Weird abilities.
Did you watch someone play Oblivion Remastered with all that stuff recently?
No, but I've been playing it.
Oh, I was just wondering
no, just seeing like when you're talking about something being a later level and what you were talking about and seeing some of the weird abilities here, I was like, this just feels like end of a game weird abilities where you're kind of getting tired of the game and you're ready to get to the final boss, but you want to beef up before you go fight them.
Yeah.
I like Kingdom Hearts, you know.
Kingdom Cards.
Kingdom Farts.
When are we going to play that for the show?
I mean, I could start whenever.
Start whenever. Well, first we're going to get through... First we're going to try to get through... We're going to get through Metal Slug, and then... I don't know, maybe after Sonic Generations? Because I want to also play Sonic Generations. What was it?
Sonic Generations Shadow Rations?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to play Kingdom Hearts 1 on normal mode. But I am going to do 2 on Proud mode, not Critical mode. Critical is how I like to play, but it does take longer because I have to grind a little bit more.
Yeah.
Proud mode, I had to grind a little, but not as much.
Okay. Because let's make sure it's you know, this friendly or what let's
now,
play
there
friendly.
will be parts where I will be showing some grindiness, but it's grindiness that is of great benefit.
Yeah.
Like when I'll have to show like when you're using Roxas and you need to do all the nonsense with what's it called? When you have to do the newspaper mini game to get 1850 Zenny so you can get 2 extra ability points at the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay.
Because it's tremendously helpful because you get to level 7, you get guard, and it's just it's all around a lot better.
It's all around a lot better. Well, that's tremendous.
Now I assume we're gonna just do it on PS5, right?
Yeah.
Do you have it, or do I need to bring it?
Yeah, I've actually got all the way in terms of the re-release and stuff. I've got all the way up to 3.
I need to get the music game at some point. Memory of Melody or something like that.
Yeah. What about how that's
Memory of a Girl Named Melody?
You know, I was about to say, what about how that's canon? But I'm like, are you really surprised that it's canon?
It's as canon as like freaking Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which is just like, I'm entering stuff into the computer and things went weird, so we're just gonna kind of retell the game with a BS background.
What about how apparently Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora's gonna wear normal size shoes now?
Rest in peace, his giant clown shoes.
Yeah, his Coco's face. When you said something about Crash 4, where Coco has a Kingdom Hearts shoe problem or something like that on her head or something.
What the heck?
You said something like that.
Wait, what was it again?
You said something about like Coco Bandicoot has a, and Crash 4 It's About Time has a Kingdom Hearts foot problem. Her head has a Kingdom Hearts foot problem, something like that.
Let me see. Let me find a picture because I don't remember this. Oh wait, is it about her? Her head has a foot problem?
Her head has a Kingdom Hearts foot thing going on, or something like that.
Is her head big, or is it her giant hair? I honestly can't remember.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, but I don't remember. I haven't played Crash 4 in quite some time.
Well, it's about time that you get to it.
Ew.
We're also going to play... Well, I'll play that at some point. But we'll do that whenever, like, it'll be later on, but, like, we'll do that whenever, whenever. Maybe we'll play the Insane Trilogy first, before we do that.
Before we do which one?
Crash 4, it's about time. Because I want to get through some of the other the older Crash games, but after, post.
Did we do the original trilogy or the Crash Insane Trilogy versions?
We did the original trilogy. Now, you weren't here for Crash 1. That was me and Corey. But you were here for... I think you may have started out with either... No, you were here for Crash 2 onward.
So yeah, so Kingdom Hearts... I'd like to be pretty thorough, so probably do Kingdom Hearts 1.
Wait, no.
We might do Chain of Memories. It's going to be on beginner mode, because I don't like it. But it's got some neat story stuff, and it's where Kingdom Hearts started going off the rails. I mean, it was tame enough, and Kingdom Hearts 2 was fairly tame. And honestly, if the series had just had a Kingdom Hearts 3 where you did one more mission with Mickey to, I don't know, do something about the darkness or the Kingdom Hearts door, or, Sora making out with Kairi or something.
Yeah.
I still would have played that, and I think if the series had ended there, it'd be perfectly fine. Which is weird, because I really like Aqua, who's in Birth by Sleep, the prequel game, where the series just went off the rails. Because again, it started a little bit in Chain of Memories, because like Kingdom Hearts was fairly under control in the first game. And again, even the second game, while stuff got ridiculous, like cutting buildings in half, it was still under enough control to be acceptable. But by Birth by Sleep, you're like, what? And again,
this far.
They got the best quote from...
to describe the franchise?
From, Anthem Seeker of Darkness. You've come this far, and still you understand nothing. Like, it just... It's so true.
Right.
And so, yeah, I would love to play through the series. I've got such love for it. I would love to kind of go through and do that.
Now that's a series that we'll definitely be playing games between, like shorter games between, just to have something.
Yeah, because they're long, and I won't even be doing all the side stuff. Now, Kingdom Hearts 2, I might spend enough time with it to fight Sephiroth and do some side missions, because not only do I love them a lot, it's really cool, and I'd love to show how to do certain things. So maybe there'll be some offline grinding, we'll see. That's why I'm only going to do Proud Mode instead of Critical Mode, which is my favorite way of playing the game now. Because I like spending that's a game where grinding is fun, so...
That's game where...
That game...
What about how Sora ended up in Smash Ultimate, and it just shows that your middle school dreams can come true.
Golly.
What about, gosh, all the Smash Bros. Rumors and all the rumored characters that, like, obviously never... I mean, it's obvious, like, back in the day, we were like, oh, maybe? But, like, these days we're just like, well, just, Now, more characters are possible now.
Wait, in the current Smash Ultimate, like more?
No, not more's not coming to Smash unless they do some Switch 2 stuff. But like, no, they don't have any. No, Smash Bros. Character stuff ended with Sora. Ultimate, I mean.
It just shows that autistic dreams can come true.
Yes.
I mean, since you can have Sonic, you know what? If they really wanted to just lean into the autism.
Yes.
If they really just said, "Hey, autism is our deal.
Autism is in.
The autism is in. Neurotypical lines are out." Okay. If that were the case,
yes,
Thomas the Tank Engine would be a playable character.
Absolutely.
I don't know how that'd work. Maybe it'd work kind of like Charge Man from Mega Man Battle Network 6. I don't know, Falzar or Gregar, I can't remember that much. Actually, that'd be a fun series to do. Maybe next year or later this year would be the Mega Man Battle Network games. That'd be so much fun. I'd love to come in here and play the collection.
That'll also be long though, won't it?
Not as long. Each game only takes like 8 hours.
Oh.
So it just depends on how you play it.
I guess they're more of the handheld RPG type Link.
Yeah. Well, they were all for the Game Boy Advance.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
okay.
they were a blast.
A blast. That's right, Sylvester. Yeah. Well, if we're going to play those long games, at some point I am going to play GTA 5.
Grand GTA Theft Auto 5.
Theft Auto V5.
Heck yeah. Xbox One Xbox.
Yes. So they remixed the music for the Sonic Colors Ultimate. But I don't think there's an option to. I could be wrong. I don't think there's an option to like switch it back to the original. I wonder if there's some kind of copyright thing there. Well, it wouldn't be full on copyright because they're remixes of these. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I remember when this one came out or was announced, I was just like not excited in the slightest.
Oh, Sonic Colors win the game or the remaster?
The remaster.
Why not?
Yeah. Because I was just like, that game is just okay. Why is this one being remastered like alone and all, you know?
Yeah, when are we gonna get Sonic Adventure remastered?
That's what everyone's wondering.
I mean, I'm glad we got I'm glad we got Shadow the Hedgehog remastered. Because in all honesty, that was, I mean, Shadow Generations was a really good game.
Yeah.
Technically, it's only half a game, but it's so good.
I know.
I was like, alright, this is good. There's some of them emotions.
Yeah. And like, you know.
Eggman be anywhere.
Honey.
Here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
You know, you could also buy this game at Target years ago. See, now some people were someone pointed out that, like, this game and Sonic Generations didn't really need a huge story like the other games before. Like, you know, take a couple of games just to take a break from the hardcore stuff. But I'm thinking, like, but then they kept going with it, and it was just like, you know. Also, the writing was atrocious. I mean, here's the thing. The writing wasn't always the greatest, or at least not the dialogue was always the greatest in Sonic games, but definitely better than cringe humor of the 2010s.
Can I help you? I like how you know, cats just think they just have free liberty to just jump right on you in the middle of whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Apparently there's people that want
Eggman and Sonic to make out? Heck yeah.
well, there's plenty of that, but I'm saying, like, people want... There's some people that want Mike Pollock to be replaced as Eggman in the games. And it's for dumb political reasons.
What is the current guy? Well, what does this current guy say that he's to the right of General Mao? I mean,
Well, I don't think he's right leaning. I'm just saying, like, I think. Well, one thing that's kind of recent is I think it's because he's the whole he's leaning more towards the Jewish side of things. You know, Israel.
oh,
I think.
Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
You know what? Most people don't even freaking care. They just get caught up in the daggone politics.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of people it's just this trendy to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Jews.
Yeah. You're a Nazi. Also, kill the Jews. Is essentially what a lot
She's
of
a
them.
Nazis
And
a
a Star Wars. Did you know that the S in
You know the S in Mario stands for?
the S in Mario?
Yeah.
Did you know that the S in Sonic stands for salute Hitler and the Nazis? So yeah, this boss is also repeated.
Did you know the T for Tails stands for the Nazis were great?
Was there even a T in that?
Did you know the K?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Did you know the K in Knuckles stands for? You know what? Nazis are cool. Did you know the A in Amy stands for? A Nazi is what I want to be. And the S in Shadow S in Shadow stands for SS is what I'd like to wear because I'm part of the group. Let's see.
So, what was I gonna say? What was it? Right. Oh yeah, E. There's a real problem with these games where like animations will play and like the timer won't stop even if you're essentially done. So it's like you got to factor in those before you can get the best time of things. But like, I don't know. All right.
Hey Sonic, did you give the guide your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. What's up, Yacker?
What he's really saying is, wow, you're cringe.
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well, we know Eggman is going to use the energy
Eggman?
for a mind control weapon.
Learned that one the hard way.
You know how Eggman is getting all these aliens?
Yeah. At first I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using herbs to do it.
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know.
This joke is brought to you by Nickel. Well, they didn't say fart, so
It made no sense.
it wasn't Nickelodeon.
You just haven't realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit to scoop the aliens all up.
Hold the whole planet.
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be map, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
I mean, he really does kind of sound like a middle-aged man trying to sound like a teenager, honestly, for Sonic.
And Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme.
See, right there where he says Sonic's world, they were trying to get rid of the Sonic lives among humans thing. Or Sonic doesn't live around humans. That's what I mean.
But he does. Look at Sonic Adventure.
They were just ignoring that for this one. This one really screwed up the timeline. Because they were trying to, like, By the way, the one who currently talks for Shadow also talks for Orbot.
Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate? On the bright side,
Remember when Facebook would be turned to pirate? I think more websites should do that.
in just a few hours,
Become pirated?
the world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in the universe. I think I voted so hard I played muscle.
Hold on.
Amusement park. I am not amused.
Are you amused?
Nope. But I'm turned on. What?
What? Planet Wisp.
Wisp.
This is where like a famous line comes from, or
I've
famous
never seen the sun.
Wait, what?
It's from Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Oh.
Which is not in the remaster version.
Huh. Why not?